Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So happy you could make us part of your morning today here at the Forex Smart Trade. Our goal is to help you become the best version of yourself. And we do that by helping you become financially abundant, by teaching you how to currency trade with our proprietary indicators in our Best in the Business one-on-one training. So with that, let us get going. We will start with our disclosure.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
All right. On this session, well, actually, let me step back. As many of you know, the company has a variety of different live trades scheduled, and as a new trader, until you're doing 10 pips a day consistently on your own, I would try to attend as many of these as you can. The group in yellow is for light members. The group in green and purple are for regular members. The people who generally do these trades are very good traders, and there's you get better by trading with someone better and listening to their analysis. So it's good habit to try to attend as many of these as possible. So with that, I trade off of a trade routine. On this trade, my principal trade, and everyone has a principal trade that they like. Mine is a 10-point trade, where basically we're trying to get the lines on the charts to line up in a certain way, and when they do, that's a signal that there's a good trade, where we get the kind of the best probability of winning the trade. My trade accuracy is about a little over 80%. I have a little checklist that I do every day when I start. I don't look at this trade routine because I've kind of got it memorized. But since you don't, let's go through it. I always want to make sure that my charts are live, and I do that by checking on green chart, checking that we've got green up here and green down here, and on CoinEx that we see that the price is moving around. And there we go. I see the numbers moving here. So both are connected live. Every day when I start, I like to review yesterday. Actually, usually I do my review kind of at the end of the day, for me to just think about what's happened during the day. Last week we took 2 trades. One was a 10-point trade on the USD CHF for 8 pips here, and then we took a thick orange line trade on the euro dollar for 5 pips, both closed. If you're not, it's good practice to take a screenshot of the setup that you're taking the trade off of. If you're trading off of a, if you're trading off of a 5-minute chart and you're taking a lot of trades, it's a little bit cumbersome to do that, but you should try to do it because that's how we can give you feedback if the trade doesn't go the right way. As we are technical traders, we like to take a look at what news events are coming up during the day so that we can trade around them if they're going to impact a pair that we're trading on. I use Forex Factory to look at those items. Forex Factory breaks the news down into 3 categories: low impact, yellow, orange impact, or medium impact, which is yellow, and high impact, which is red. Today, there's nothing until tonight on Australian dollar at 5 p.m. Any trade that we take this morning will be done with before 5 p.m., so we don't have to worry about that. So we've got kind of clear sailing, nothing to worry about. And now we will go into our analysis. On the 10-point trade, I start, this is our composite chart. It has 6 different currency pairs on it, and we are looking at a 60-minute chart, which means that each candle has 60 minutes worth of information. I use this to see if I see the initial signal, and then when I see the initial signal, then I'll go to a more detailed chart. And I start here in the middle with the majors and minors, and I'm looking for situations where we're overbought or oversold. When we're overbought, that means generally that we believe the market is going to come down. When we're oversold, we believe that the market is going to soon turn up. So now we're looking for indicators that it is making its turn. So if it's overbought, we want to see it starting to go down. If it's oversold, we want to see that it's starting to go up, and then we will ride it through the channel till when it's overbought until it becomes oversold. So right now, Australian US dollar, we are overbought, but everybody's still going up. The majors, which are the red and green lines, and the minors, which are the gray and black lines, both still going up. So I've got nothing here. They're not ready to quite turn yet. And the reason I will get a bigger move if I can catch this, if I can catch the move, right down here where it crossed and ride it all the way up through the channel. So here you see that I caught this move down here. I could have run this up 35 pips. So that is what I am looking for, to catch it down here where it crosses. And you can see this is very steep. The green line is very steep here. So this is a very nice signal. And we run it all the way through till we hit the bend of the line where it's petered out. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Now, once you have learned the signal, once you've learned a signal, you can just go back in time, grab the button, pull it back, and then just go forward in time looking for the signal. And then once you see the signal, mark it up and see what happens. And that's how you start to see the nuances in the lines. But everybody here is going up, not interested. Euro dollar, overbought, everybody's going up. Pound dollar, miners have gone down halfway through the channel. I do have the double cross here where the reds cross over the green, but we're really kind of going sideways. So I don't like this at all. They're kind of going down, but not enough for me to make it worth my while. You've got this kink in the line. This looked good. This looked good here as it started to cross. but then we got the kink in the line here where it's starting to go sideways. The kink in the line is no good. I want it going down, and I want it going down steeply if I can get it. US Canadian oversold and going down. This shape on the majors, which are the red and green, it's kind of an upside down duckbill. So here's the duckbill, and you could drop his eye in here. Usually this means there's more down. And you can see it's been down for a while because 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, the orange line is flat and not going up. Now it's starting to turn around, but I'm not. We want a high probability trade. I don't want to. New traders have a tendency to anticipate what's going to happen versus waiting for the signal to tell you what's going to happen. Just wait till the signal tells you the trade is there. Don't anticipate it. So like say yesterday with the big down move, don't anticipate, oh, it's gone down so much, it's going to come back. It doesn't work that way. You're going to just wait till you see the signal. And when you see the signal, take the trade. USD CHF oversold. Majors are still going down. The minors have already turned, but I want both of them turning up. The minors sometimes get faked out by the majors. You can see that the minors have got it. The majors have got it right because the candle is red. Even though the minors are saying up, the candle is showing us something different. USD JPY oversold. Minors are going up, majors are going up, but again, I don't like the steepness here. We've got the bend in the line right here, where we're going from more steep to less steep. So for me, this I want to see if we see something better than this. And the minors are also going sideways here, so I don't like it. So let's go on to the next pair and see, since these are all kind of U.S. pairs, and the U.S. has been pushing up, so that drives them all. On the euro pound, overbought. Majors are still going up. Minors have started to turn, but we want both sides to turn. We don't want agreement. AUD JPY overbought. Everybody's going up, and we've got the duck bill here, which is telling me that there's more push up. Toward the end of the hour, when we use the thick orange line signal, this is a good thick orange line trade. We're at zero. We're within 10 points of zero, or -6, and the lines are all significantly overbought. So this may be a good trade right at the top of the hour. Euro Canadian oversold, going down, so it's not ready yet. We've actually had 3 weeks in a row where we haven't seen many good signals. Australian New Zealand dollar oversold. Minors are going up. Majors are starting to go up, but I don't have the double cross yet. Green line is going up, but it hasn't crossed over red, so it's not quite ready. New Zealand USD overbought. Minors are going up, majors are going sideways. So again, nothing. I want agreement because I want that high probability of the trade winning. Euro Australian dollar oversold. Everybody's going down. So nothing. So we're on our third pair of 6. Australian Canadian dollar overbought. Not going down yet. Well, they started to go down, and then they switched. Now this is a scenario where had we taken the trade here, what we've got the slope here is less steep. It gets more steep, so that's usually a good signal, but it's still, I'd rather see this steeper. It's still not quite steep enough for me in looking at this. You would have got a few pips out of it, but I'm really also, in addition to looking at it, I'd like to see the steepness on the green line specifically. Swiss franc, yen overbought. Majors still going up. The minors are starting to turn. Euro yen overbought, still going up. Pound Australian dollar oversold, still going down. New Zealand Swiss franc overbought. Minors are coming down, but our majors are going sideways. We do have red over green, but I don't like the sideways, and now actually the green line's coming up. And Canadian Swiss franc oversold, and well, it's not even oversold really yet. It's just finishing getting to the other side of the channel. Very steep green line kinked here, so that's giving a little upward push, but still nothing there. So we've looked at 18 pairs and did not see a single good trade here. Let us see. So now what we're going to try to do is take a look for we're going to use a different signal and see if a different signal shows us a trade. So on the 10-point trades, I am looking. Excuse me. On the 10-point trades, I'm generally looking for a trade that's going to be more than 5 pips, ideally 10 pips on the trade. Here at the top of the hour, on some setups, I can get a little bounce where you pull the elastic, and when the candle switches, it kind of lets it go, and you get that little jump, and that is with the thick orange line trade. Now there are a dozen different signals. These are the two that I've kind of settled on that I like to do, and generally it's I'm looking to take 3 to 8 trades a day, and I like to get the 10 pips per trade, minimum 10 pips per trade. So I don't really use the thick orange line as much as I used to, but it's a good trade. It's very accurate. Just I'm a little lazy, so I don't. But we do take it on this trade session because it's good. This is a good time of day to take it because there's good volume. So on the thick orange line trade, I am looking for this number over here to be between either 0 or minus 100. When it is at 0, it is telling me that we do not believe this much anymore up in the movement. When it is at minus 100, it is telling us that we do not believe there's any more down in the movement. This number is scaled based on how the chart has previously moved. Now, to increase the accuracy of it, I look for confirmation that this is ready to, the number is ready to turn. So when it's maxed out at 0, I want some confirmation that it's ready to turn. And that confirmation is that the lines on the majors are well above the blue line. overbought line. Some people even like to wait till the hour switches, till the new candle switches. Right now we've got 9 minutes and 25 seconds left in the hour. They will wait till this gets to 0 and want to see the number change by 10 to take the trade. I don't. I'll take it when I see this at 0 and these way up here. So minus 54 isn't 0, minus 62 isn't 0, minus 80 isn't 0, 38 no, 47 no, 0 here, US yen. So I've got part one of the signal. To confirm the signal, I want to look to see where the majors and minors are. Majors and minors are oversold. That's telling me that they're going to keep going up. So even though I'm getting the signal saying that this move is maxed out, I'm not seeing a confirmation of it here with the majors and minors. So I want these lines to be way up here, and I don't have that. So let's keep going. And euro pound. I've got a -6. I've got the lines overbought, so I've got part one. So -6 is within 10 of 0. And part two, I don't like this because I would like to see the lines higher. So look over here to the Australian dollar yen. See how much higher these lines are? So this to this, I like this better because this is way up. So I anticipate this coming down. So here, Australian dollar yen -5, which is within 10. The lines are way up. So I like this. I'm going to wait just a few more minutes here before we take this trade. I want to see what else there is here, but I'm writing it down. So thick orange line, and it's going to be a sell, and it will be for 5 pips. Let's see what else we have. Euro, Canadian dollar, -100. So that's part A. All the lines, and when I say all the lines, I'm specifically looking at the majors versus the minors. So these minors are way pushed down. So here we've got a Euro Canadian buy, and then let's see what else there are. -43 no, -57 no, -46 no, 79 no, 0 CHF JPY. CHF JPY, we are at 0, and the lines are way overbought. I think that is a sell. I like this CHF JPY more than, because we're going to take 2 trades, then I like the AUD JPY. And the reason being is that it is in the middle of the night for Australian dollar, whereas for the, I guess it's in the middle of the night for the yen too, but both of these are the middle of the night. Here, this is, prime time for the Swiss franc. So since it's prime time for the Swiss franc, I'd expect more movement. Euro yen 0, way overbought. So that is also another good trade, but we're going to take 2. I think I like the euro yen better than the Swiss franc yen because the pressure is softer on the. Normally we don't look at the pressure, but the pressure is softer here Then here, this line is more steep. Minus 80, no. Minus 75, no. Minus 55. So let's go ahead. We're going to take the, let's go back. Is it the Euro Canadian? We're going to go ahead and take a buy on the Euro Canadian for 5 pips. So I'm going to call up my MetaTrader 4 and Euro Canadian. Let's see if I've got that chart open. No, I don't. So I'm going to go to File, New Chart. I'm going to look for Euro Canadian. Not there. Euro Canadian right there. And I am going to take a buy. New order. I have $8,500. This is a demo account, so I am going to change my lot size to 0.85. So I'm moving the decimal spot over 4 places, and I am going to take a market buy. Records the trade. It puts it under the chart. I need to tell it my take profit and stop loss, so I click anywhere along the recorded order, go to modify. We're going to take 5 pips, and this we'll do the calculation. 5 pips is 50 points. And on this trade, we know that based on the accuracy, which is a little over 90%, that we're going to use a 4-to-1 stop loss. So 200 points is 20 pips if I'm going for 5 pips. And I want to just make sure I get my full 5 pips. So if this is a buy, I'm going to go to 500.51. So I'm going to just adjust this so I get my full 5 pips. So we're at 1.50001 is where I got in at, and I want to get out at 1.50051. So I'm going to pop that in there, and then let's go and grab the second trade. The second trade, I think we said it was the Euro Yen was the one I liked better. Euro Yen 0, and we're way overbought. It's actually been 0 for 2 hours. So I like that even better. So so we're going to go ahead and take a sell on the Euro Yen. Euro Yen. So I'm going to file new chart. Euro, looking for the Euro Yen. Nope, not there. Euro Yen. New order. Lot size is correct. Always want to check the lot size. And this is going to be a market sell. And again, I go to the trade. I click anywhere on it. It highlights it. I go to modify. I right click and go to modify. 5 pips and 20 pips. And then I just want to make sure I get my full 5. So if I'm at 0.51, I want to go to 0.46. So 0.46. 7. So that gives me the full 5 pips. And there we go. We've taken 2 trades this morning. Ideally, let's just go back and take a look. This is going to change in 14 seconds. I'd like to see this go to like -10. So let's see what happens when the hour changes. Oh, we only get to -5. Ideally, I'd want to see this bump a little bit more. Let's go and look at our other one, which was Euro Canadian. We got a 8 pip, 9 pip. So this one gave me a little bit of a jump. I went. So I'm guessing that the Euro Canadian will close first. and then the euro yen will close second. Any questions? Oops, we got a bunch of questions here. Let's see. Miguel Fu. Can you use the currencies you use? Because I can't see the different countries. The currency I principally trade is the euro dollar. This is what I principally trade. Now, this is the basic chart. I'm using a 2.5 minute, a 30 minute, a 60 minute, 120, a 240, and a day chart. I start by focusing on what's happening on the 60 minute. You can see I've already got my support and resistance on here, and boom, we've just hit this support, and it's bouncing. The last 4 hours, it's been bouncing on this support line. I then support that using the echo chart. The echo chart we do not show you in the trial, but this kind of gives me a bird's eye view that you can see that we're starting to turn down. Half of it is red, and the 60 and minute chart, the 60 and longer, is green. But I look for situations where this is all red or all green. So when it's all red, I know I've got a good sell trade. When it's all green, I know I've got a good buy trade. I have focused strictly on the euro dollar because I can find enough trades throughout the day, throughout the morning, to make the 30 pips I'm looking for per day. I don't need to look elsewhere. I myself have found that when you focus on too many pairs, you get too many things running in your mind, and it makes it a little harder. So I've simplified it, and I am looking just for the one pair where I can get the move that I want. This is a live session. Yes, it is. Is the platform good for commodities? You can trade futures. Yes, you can, but we don't fund you to trade futures, but the indicators do work for trading futures. Yes, so you can trade crude. That is correct. Both major and AUDJBY, both showing the duck bill. This pair was last hour. I took a sell. It continued to climb. AUDJPY. So let's take a look. AUDJPY. Right. This even though it's not enough to just be overbought. Not enough. This signal, when you see the duck bill, that's usually telling me it's going up more. I don't like to take the buy in this case because I don't know how much more is up, how much more up is in the movement. I want to wait till it turns, and it still hasn't turned. So you see, if you caught it, 1, 2, didn't push that much up higher, but let me go back 2 hours actually. You don't quite have the duck bill here, but you want to wait till they turn. Overbought is not enough. Okay, I think I've got all the questions. Let's get back to current. So today, just to summarize, we took 2 trades: a buy on the euro Canadian and a sell on the euro yen using the thick orange line trade. I would expect these to close within the next 2 hours. All right, thanks so much for being with me this morning. Any questions, comments, concerns, just reach out. We're here to help you become successful traders. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.